You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello, welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Happy Monday, and take a look at this.
What in the world is that?
It is called Google Glass.
Oh, man, that's pretty cool.
I can't believe he's letting me wear it right now because it is super special. Yeah, only 10,000 people get these, and we have a gentleman on the show today who was the first person in South Carolina to get to wear it. It's like a computer, and you can talk to it.
Don't move your hands around. You might hit it. Don't hit that. We can't afford
to buy it. It's really neat. Yeah, this is super exciting.
Cool.
Technology these days, I tell you what,
That's
unbelievable.
Cool. And they would not let me put it on my head. You know why?
Too big.
My head was too big. No joke. All right, let's find out about the weather. We got a great show lined up today.
I'll tell you what, it was a beautiful first half of the day, maybe a little chilly for you this morning. The afternoon shaping to be just as nice. Look at the blue skies overhead. 2nd Avenue Pier camera, folks down enjoying the beach. Right now we are in the 80s. 81 now in Myrtle Beach, 80 in North Myrtle, 79 in Conway, 78 in Florence, 79 in Darlington. It's a beautiful day out there area-wide. Those sun-filled skies are going to be sticking around with just a few fair weather clouds through the afternoon and not a drop of rain on the radar. We'll make it and stay in the low 80s along the Grand Strand with just a little breeze coming in off the ocean. Mid-80s for the inland areas, hitting 84 in Florence and Darlington, 83 in Bennettsville. The humidity will stay nice and low for us. Now, it will be creeping back up, of course, as the week goes on. By the middle and end of the week, with this high pressure sinking down to the south, we'll also get a little front coming in from our north that'll be sinking in across the area. The heat from the west pushes eastward, and it looks like it's going to get much hotter and a little more humid as we go to the middle and end of the week. And that'll also mean, with that front coming in, the chance for a few showers and thunderstorms. Isolated more so on Thursday and Friday for the Grand Strand. We'll see the high temperature staying in the low to mid 80s today and tomorrow. Humidity staying pretty bearable, and even low temperatures tonight down to the mid 60s before we see the 70s back for wake up temps and the upper 80s for highs from Wednesday straight on through the upcoming weekend. Inland areas, mid 80s today, upper 80s tomorrow, then 90s back from Wednesday straight through Sunday. Slight chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we'll see wake-up temps in the low 60s tomorrow, then 70s for the rest of the week.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Jason Glasswell, morning anchor for WPDE News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. Authorities say a teen has been taken into custody in the shooting death of a 17-year-old high school student outside a home in Marion. What family members have to say about it. Plus, firefighters continue to battle a massive fire at the old DuPont plant in Florence County. Well, the latest on the effort to put that inferno out, and more than 3,300 golfers are teeing off in the annual Golf.com World Amateur Handicap Championship this week at golf courses along the Grand Strand. While these stories and more tonight on WPDE News Channel 15.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Monday, and Amanda has on our colors for TV 15.
Yes.
She is yellowed down, as you would say.
I figured Billy would like that,
He
right?
would,
All
yeah.
yellow, yeah.
Not here to see you the other day.
Oh, man.
I know, should have worn it tomorrow.
I know. Is he back tomorrow? Now you tell me.
You know, we had a good time Friday. I want to mention something we did Friday. We all went down. Jason had for Mr. Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, Jason
Had a
Glasswell,
fundraiser.
because
Yeah.
he's up for the contest. Mr. Myrtle Beach, there we are right there.
There's Jason, Charlie, Amanda, and Lisa. We were all down there, and the only person singing and sounded good was Jason.
Yeah, and Charlie looked a little upset. He was on the beach, and it started to rain. So he had to come in and hang out with all of us up there.
Raised over $600 for Katie's project.
Yay, that's great.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good,
and you
big
can hop
deal.
online, too, and vote for Jason. It's katiesproject.org, or you can come join us at the big event that is September 14th at Revolutions at Broadway at the beach. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
And, hey, coming up, we want to talk about the MDA. They've got a telethon. It's going to be on ABC. It's coming up Sunday, September 1st, the first day of September at 9 o'clock p.m. I can't believe it's September already.
It
so
is.
be sure to check that out. There's going to be a bunch of celebrities on there, too. Ryan Seacrest, Backstreet Boys, Enrique Iglesias, Paula Abdul. It's going to be a good show, good telethon. Be sure to call up and donate some
Make
money.
a pledge. You got that right. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today is Monday, August 26th, and this is National Dog Day. And it's also Toilet paper day.
Is that all that's left?
Yeah, we're out of toilet paper in the back. I just want to tell you. All right, birthdays today is 1970. Melissa McCarthy, you know her. 43 years old, bridesmaid in the TV show Molly and Mike.
I like her.
She is so funny. 1980, Chris Pine, 33, played Captain Kirk in Star Trek 2009 Unstoppable. And 1993, Keke Palmer. She's 20 years old, the actress in Barbershop 2. And Back in Business was the other one. Now, on this day in history, it was 1907. Houdini escapes from chains underwater in 57 seconds. 1955, the first color telecast of a tennis match. It was the Davis Cup. 1972, Summer Olympics open in Munich, West Germany. Now for the Know-It-All department. Are you ready?
Ready.
Here it is. Listen to this. There it is. You know what that is.
Eiffel Tower.
That's it. Now,
Did I
on a
get it
hot
right?
day in Paris, the Eiffel Tower gets taller. I know you don't believe me, but this is true because iron expands when it gets hotter, and the tower can grow more than 6 inches if the mercury gets, hot enough.
Wow.
So the tower will be, one day it'll be short and it'll be 6 inches taller.
Grow.
You laughed, though. You didn't believe. This is from the Know-It-All department, and that is true.
I know.
All right, I just want to tell you about it. That's it from the Know-It-All department today.
Anything Cecil says is true, so just believe it.
No,
you don't even need to
don't believe it.
cross-check.
Don't believe it.
Don't need to look it up.
Did you get some more toilet paper in the bathroom? It's toilet paper day.
All right, stick with us. We have a great show for you today, talking about Carolina Improv, She Magazine, Dancing with the Stars, Horry County is starting up on Wednesday, and Google Glass. That's next. Stick with us.
The cost of college has climbed a lot faster than just about anything else. According to Bloomberg research, it surged more than 500% since 1985. Compare that with less than 300% for medical costs and 120% for the Consumer Price Index. And it's not just gaming fans eagerly awaiting the release of the new Xbox and PlayStation. Game retailer GameStop is counting on the new consoles for a much-needed boost. Both are due in mid-November, which GameStop expects will help increase their profit by 45% compared to the same period last year. Well, home is where the heart is, at least for Barbie. Mattel says after a global house hunt, its iconic doll has decided to stay true to her roots, keeping her dream house in Malibu, California. Reflecting the budget-conscious mindsets of many homeowners these days, though, she'll renovate instead. The latest version of the dream house features pink stainless steel appliances and 2 working elevators. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Deborah Costrin with the Bloomberg Midday Report.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, we got an Horry County man that's been picked to test the Google Glass. Now, this is some amazing stuff.
Yeah, he's the first one in South Carolina to be able to use it, and we've got him on the show. And I just think this is so super cool, and I was so excited that you let me put it on. So thank you for that.
Yeah, that is.
No problem.
Now, look at it. Get a close-up. I want you to see this thing. Look at this thing. Turn and look that way at that camera right there. I want to show. That's that
So
little device.
small.
And we're talking about buku
And
money.
it's like a computer screen, basically, that you're looking at, right?
Exactly. It's like looking at a high-definition 25-inch screen about 8 feet away is how I see it when I'm looking through the glass.
So what are the different things that you can use it for?
Well, you can use it for email notifications, social media notifications, GPS, record video, take pictures, Google things. So it's almost like having a computer on your head.
I just think that
And you
is
never have to
amazing.
touch it. You just kind of,
You don't have to touch it, but it does have a touchpad on it.
yeah. All right, now this is video taken from it.
Yes. This is me in FAA Swartz dancing on the big piano.
Well, that's really neat. You can just take video whenever you want. Like if something cool is going on, you could just say, hey.
Yeah, I could say, okay, glass, record a video, and it starts.
And now it's recording,
It's-
right?
No,
Because
I
you
have
said
to
that?
activate
All right,
it.
can you
okay.
take a picture of me and Amanda?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Okay, glass, take a picture. And I just have a picture in
I
it.
saw it. I saw it
that's
flashing there. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Neat. So
That
when
is
you're
pretty
driving,
neat.
do you use the GPS?
When I'm driving, I usually try not to use the GPS, just because it can be
Distracting,
distracting
probably,
a little
yeah.
bit. But walking around, it actually orients to where I'm standing. So if I turn left, the arrow turns left on the turn-by-turn.
So can you set it, like, will it tell you, hey, you know, there's these restaurants coming up or this place to stop?
You can ask that, and of course there's a lot of different applications being developed. Yelp is developing its own application for it, for ratings for hotels and restaurants and things like that for notifications.
So you guys are trying this, and then you're going to give your feedback. Is this ever going to be available to little schmoes like me and Cecil?
Yeah, it's actually slated to come out sometime next year. But we were really excited at Fuel Interactive to get our hands on this technology because we are a design firm, and being able to have this technology and work with it to use for our clients here in the Grand Strand to promote tourism.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. That's very great.
Unbelievable. Well, thank you so much for coming up, Joe. Thank you for letting me try it. And I'll be waiting because I know Cecil's going to buy me one when they come out
I'm
next
going to have to
year,
get a bigger head when I fit in my head. All right, stay with us. We got a lot more coming up.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now we are talking about Carolina Improv. They do amazing shows, and they can come out to your business, help you think on your feet faster.
That's what I need, somebody to help me think on my feet. Gina.
Hey.
Help me.
I've been trying to get you to sign up for a class.
I know you have.
And the next one's starting September 9th.
Okay, now tell them how this helps people.
This helps people in a variety of ways. This is going to help you think faster on your feet. You know, what we're doing in improv, there's no script, right? We improvise every day. You guys improvise on the show.
Right, we do.
Sometimes guests don't show up or they're late and you're like, oh, what are we going to do? And you have to go, you got to run with it. And so what we do in improv is we retrain your brain, because it's a muscle, to think a little bit faster, to move quickly, to listen to people, to pay attention. To be spontaneous, be a little more creative.
Listening and paying attention. I don't know if Cecil will get that.
I pay attention sometimes.
To focus, to bring it back in. There we go. And so the skill set is really great. But everyone says I can't do that, but you're already doing it. So all we do with the class is kind of retweak that brain muscle.
It's very, I mean, you just come up with something to talk about, just like toilet paper. We were talking about toilet paper this morning. You know, it's just something to talk about, and you come up with it.
And you just go with it, and you're comfortable with failing if you feel like you're going to fail, right? A lot of people are really uncomfortable with public speaking. They're terrified.
My wife's terrified. She's an unbelievable writer and all this stuff, but she won't.
Afraid. And we're afraid because we're afraid of judgment. We're afraid people are going to judge us and think that we're not doing a good job, and so that's why we get so scared. Same with selling. So in the business world, we use it for sales.
Well, I've reached the point now where I'm so old, I don't really care what they think. You know, no, I'm just kidding.
But that's perfect. I mean,
you just go with it. It always comes out.
Exactly. Don't care about it. Don't worry about it.
And it'll work.
Yeah.
Well, you still should have some sort of filter, maybe, right?
Yeah. There's
Amanda says I need to pay attention more.
Then this would be good for you.
My train of thought only works for about 30 seconds.
Then you need this.
I need that.
Yeah.
No, I
well,
do.
and you know, plus it's fun. I mean, it's something
so
fun to do. So you can do it, you know, to get better in the business world, or you can just do it for fun. And you know, you will be better in conversations and whatnot because of that.
And in relationships. And in business, and you want to have a good time, but this really improves your communication skills on how can you connect better with people and really pull Cecil back into focus with us.
Pull me back in. I'm focused.
So September 9th, you said they start
September 9th is the next set of Improv Level 1 classes.
Okay, so go to CarolinaImprov.com. It's right there on your screen. Check it out. You will be a better speaker. You'll have a good time. And don't forget to go check out their shows, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Hilarious.
September is half price for locals.
Ooh,
half price for locals.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, so I wanted you guys to know that we have that promotion going on. And we're also coaching people one-on-one in business using improv.
Okay, and you're still up there at the Myrtle Beach Mall.
Yep.
All right, check it out.
Coming up, we're going to talk about She Magazine.
Cecil was
She
featured
Magazine. Yeah, I was in that magazine. You never know who's going to be in there. Coming up. Stay with us. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Monday. We're talking about She Magazine.
That's right. Look at this right here.
Well,
Hey, I know that guy.
yeah, that's right. They did an article on me not too long ago. Now, this magazine has everything in the world. My wife loves this. My mother-in-law loves it. Everybody loves this magazine because you can find something about somebody all the time, different people.
Yeah, it's an interesting read. So tell us a little bit about the magazine for those who have never picked it up before.
Well, she was actually born in my heart in the fall of 2001. I feel that God actually placed it there and gave me a desire to want to reach women, you know, where they are and all the things that we care about as women, and to motivate and inspire and uplift. So the first issue was born March 2002, a little 32-page newsprint publication, and we've grown into the 150-page full gloss publication that you see today.
This magazine is real nice. I mean, it's slick. I call them slick. It's a slick finish, which makes a good magazine, I think.
So what are some of the topics and articles that you could find in this magazine?
Well, we have a theme each month. And then everything that we do rotates around that theme. Like, for instance, September is getting ready to come out, and it's our annual fall fashion and makeover issue. And then October is breast cancer awareness. So we have, you know, the core stories that revolve around that theme. And then beyond that, we have many contributing writers that write on things that women care about, and, you know, lots of recipes and medical information from local physicians. I work really hard to ensure that everything we have in there comes from local people, from you know, doctors writing on different topics to women sharing their lives, but everything is local.
And it's very well written too, the stories and everything in it. Now, y'all got something coming up, October
12th. It's going to be called She Inspires, and it's an all-day long event. It's going to be held at Florence Darlington Tech's SMIT building. It's going to be seminars all day long, all the things that women care about, all the issues and problems that we have. And our keynote speaker is going to be Beth Holloway, and she's the mother of Natalie Holloway, the young lady that was missing and presumed dead in Aruba. So, and she's going to tell her story of how she survived that tragedy and has gone on to lead a productive and inspiring life. So it's all of what she is about.
Oh, wow. Now, how do women get involved in that, and do they need tickets beforehand?
Yes. It's an all-day event. We will serve a noon meal. It's $25. They can go to shemagazine.com as of Friday and get all the information off of there, and they can call our office to get tickets, and I'm sure it will sell out quickly.
I'm sure it will, too.
And how about the magazine? Where do they pick that up?
The magazine is distributed to over 500 locations throughout the PD. All of our advertisers and key spots like grocery stores, all the doctor's offices. And because of the demand from the coastal area, we are starting to move more into this area and have more distribution points. So they can always call our office to find out where to pick it up, and it's read all over the world online at shemagazine.com.
Shemagazine.com. They can go in and read the magazine right now.
Shemagazine.com.
Well, that's pretty good.
Be sure to look up, they've got the archives. You can find all the magazines. Be sure to look up Cecil's.
That's right. You can check it out. Malia, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to be talking more about some of the stuff that She Magazine does. We're going to be doing some spots and commercials and everything.
Yeah. Be on the lookout. It's a great magazine.
She Magazine. We can do an article on me and Amanda next.
There we go. More to come.
Famous couples that are not real couples. I don't know where that came from. I don't know. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You need to take those improv classes.
I got to take that. I got to take that course. For the last 20 years, Butler's Fine Men's Clothing here in Florence has been leading the way when it comes to men's fashion. Seersucker suits are in for this year, and Butler has them in 5 different colors. There's a large selection of linen suits, sport coats, and slacks. Bright summer colors are hot for the summer, with southern tied shirts, casual and dress. Butler's making you look better in shorts, swimwear, flip-flops, and hundreds of the latest styles in ties and bow ties. Butler's is my clothing store, and if you want to look good, it should be yours.
And coming up next on WPDE at 1 p.m., The Chew, and at 5 p.m., Dr. Oz. You can always learn something about being healthy, losing weight, and just keeping yourself good.
There's always something exciting coming up right here on ABC. And at 7:30 tonight, we've got entertainment tonight, 8 p.m., Shark Tank. Check it out. And at 10, we've got
Castle. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., Rachel Ray. I love her show. She's so fun to watch. And she's always cooking up something good.
Always cooking up something good. And then let's see, coming up at noon tomorrow, we've got Carolina and Company Live. We'll be back. I ain't kidding you.
All right, so coming up on Wednesday, this is super exciting. The honor flight goes out. That's World War II vets. They get to fly out and see the memorials in Washington, D.C.
This is their sixth flight.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we invite everybody to come out. They'll return back to the airport about 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, I believe. So it'd be great if you could come out to the airport, the Myrtle Beach Airport, and, you know, welcome them back and just show how much you appreciate.
Now, what's so cool about this? The youngest is 86 years old, and the oldest is 96 years old that's making a trip.
Such a great thing that they
Losing
do.
World War II veterans every day.
Yeah, and we talked about the fundraiser we went to for Katie's project for Jason Claspel. We went to that on Friday. Well, there's another one coming up this Wednesday, August 28th. That is with the Elvis fan club. So there's going to be a bunch of Elvi out there, and
Jason will be dressed up like Elvis too, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, he does.
He loves
such a
Elvis
great
as much
Elvis
as I do.
impersonation. Yeah. So it's going to be karaoke. So head out there. It's going to be going on at Putter's Pub. That's at Barefoot Resort. So check that out and support Katie's project. And Jason.
Did you want an autograph picture of me?
Oh yes, please.
Yeah? Okay.
Please.
Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
In Myrtle Beach, you're watching News Channel 15, your station.